All right, let's get down to the number one problem that we have causing cancellations and inspections: the buyer not attending the inspection. Now, we're not talking about being there for the entire time, although I always recommend that, but not attending any portion. How often, what would you say, what percentage of your inspections are done with nobody there?
50.
50%.
However, with that comes a little caveat with us. We have several realtors that we deal with that deal in the relo market and relocations. So we're dealing with a lot of clients that can't be here. So that takes them into their own special category. But out of the ones that could be here, probably only half of those attend. And I'm of the school of thought of at least come at the end or in the beginning, one of the two, so that you can at least touch base with your inspector. You can kind of see a thing, because let's face it, I bought a house 2 years ago. Walking through, even taking an hour, was not enough time. You know, you've got to go back and you need to digest. So I like when clients are there, and what I'll tell them, for myself, Nicole, Dennis, we have a system. But when you see us at that computer putting in photographs, doing a little typing, that's the best time to come ask us questions, because now we know where our break point is. We know where to go back to. You're not getting discombobulated, you know, and out of sorts. But it also educates the buyer, and it gives the buyer time to just digest the house and take it in. They may see something, and that's fine. Come over. Hey, I didn't see this last time I was here. Would you take a look at the? All the time. Yeah, absolutely. I want to see. And it may be something. Most of the time, it's something we already have glanced at, seen, or haven't gotten to yet.
Right.
But that's okay. They feel like they're pointing out their concerns, and we're taking those concerns and making sure we address them and take the time to do so.
You know, we've even had our circumstances where we've had some reload clients with you, where we've gone so far as to just FaceTime at the end of that inspection, so that we can actually show them specifically what we're talking about on the house. Because when you see it in the report, it's an entirely different experience to just see a picture on paper than it is to say, this right here. You see this on the house right here on the roof, this little spot right here is what he's talking about. And it helps someone to really not just understand the depth or the extent of the problem, but it helps them after they've moved in to actually address it, to actually find what's being referred to. And what we've seen time and time again is that the buyer who doesn't attend the inspection, doesn't get that explanation on what these different things mean, will get that inspection report, look over it, and just say, there's everything wrong with this house. Not understanding it's your job to list every single thing that's wrong with the house for the most part. So, I mean, that's where we see the problems come up. The buyer doesn't attend, they sit back, they look at the inspection, they see something like that they don't understand frequently. It's missing GFIs, I'm going to have to hire an electrician, that's going to cost $2,000, now they're $20 a piece. But they don't ask the question, they just come into us with that cancellation.